Well, good evening, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Dalton House here at Australian Technology Park, Sydney, for what is a fantastic show brought to you by SRG and YOKKAO Global. Ladies and gentlemen, this is YOKKAO 40 and our opening bout this evening, scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds to be fought under full Muay Thai rules. And let me first of all introduce to you in the blue corner from Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring, Rhyse Saliba!
That's right, Rhyse Saliba is a fighter that you're very familiar with. Took out a Rebellion 8-man in 2012, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and Rhyse has been around the traps for a long time. This is the lightest weight he's fighting at in a long time, too, down to 67 kilos. Looking fit and sharp and very motivated for a big performance tonight.
Yep, the machete Rhyse Saliba from there fights out of Zoo Fitness, trained by Jason Lappin, and it's only come back in last in March, I think, but he had a year off beforehand. But he seems to be in red hot form, coming off a good camp in Japan just now as well.
Yeah, he was out there training at the with the shoot boxing gym. He's a very strong knee and elbow fighter. Obviously, the machete. I've seen him cut people to absolute shreds, and the word around town is he's keen to put on a massive performance tonight against Palungchok.
I don't think he knows not to be exciting.
Yeah, definitely, guys, definitely.
Done a bit of pro boxing as well. Took a break from Muay Thai to fight under the Marcus of Queensbury rules. So it got a few different layers to his skill set. Well known for his elbows and his knees, like you mentioned. Then
once again, ladies and gentlemen, in the blue corner, Rhyse Saliba!
Of course, with Jason Lappin in the corner there, Lapo's no stranger to big fights, and he's had some awesome fighters over the years, and he's been in the corner of some big battles.
Just waiting to get ready for Rhyse's opponent to be announced.
And facing Rhyse this evening, his opponent in the red corner from Thailand. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring, Palungchok.
Palungchok, training out of PTJ Gym. Arch nemesis of Sai is run by Andrew Parnham.
Yeah, it's definitely a love-hate relationship there. Palungchok's been in Australia for the last 18 months, training out of PTJ Muay Thai, teaching there, fighting in Sydney and Queensland. Big support here tonight for Palungchok.
Yeah, Palungchok recently has been fighting some pretty good names. Coming off a loss to, I think, Billy Coulter. He's fought also Jay Tonkin, Cruz Briggs. So he's taking on all comers, not taking any easy fights.
Definitely. He's been in the deep end from the beginning, coming to Australia, adjusting to some of the intricacies of fighting.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner from Thailand, Palungchok.
Interesting, you know?
And this, our opening bout of YOKKAO 40, scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds.
Interesting battle we have here. Both boys love to use knees.
Yep.
Palungchok probably a little bit more, likes to be on the back foot. Rhyse likes to put a bit more pressure.
Yeah, for sure. I've seen Palungchok when he fights, he sits back on the ropes, counter fights, controls the fight. Rhyse obviously goes forward, attacks. Like you guys mentioned, improved boxing and all-round game.
Yep.
Beginning of the white cruise now for YOKKAO 40. You must be pretty happy, Si, seeing a very strong Melbourne constituency. A lot of them that you probably would have seen from their beginning days as well.
Yeah, watching Alexei fighting Singdam, I just told him, he almost made me emotional. I've been there since his first fight. I've seen him fight, and seeing him fight an absolute legend and superstar of Muay Thai in Singdam, YOKKAO Sanchai Gym. It was just, I told him, I was almost crying out of happiness for him. I'm so proud of that guy, and what a legend Singdam is. Those right kicks, my God.
It's just like we were just saying before when we had Alexei Sirapaisos, and he's like, I never thought would have seen the day of actually seeing Singdam fight live, especially in Sydney.
Yeah, and thanks to the SRG boys and YOKKAO for giving us Australian fans that opportunity. to obviously see Singdam, and later on tonight, watching Superbank perform, rare opportunity, and looks like a lot of people took the opportunity to get here and watch it, guys.
Yeah, man. It's a good turnout tonight. Rhyse has finished his white crew. Palungchok going for his a little bit more.
So looking ahead on the card tonight, guys, too, we've got some absolute crackers. Joe Coverdale, another Melbourne boy fighting Geordie. Singh Payak and Lloyd Dean.
What a fight that is.
If you love Australian Muay Thai, that's going to blow you away. Albert Xavier fighting Spencer. YOKKAO Sanchai Jim. Phenomenal fight. Spencer was last year when he fought, I believe, Singh Payak.
Yeah.
And the main event, Superbank versus Zach. Cannot wait, guys.
Can't really ask for anything more. And some really good Muay Thai action.
Can't believe we've already seen Singdam fight and we have this much left to go. It's just kind of ridiculous.
It's like getting dessert halfway through your meal and then knowing that you still have dessert to come, guys.
That's it, man. So both fighters getting here ready. Getting the Mong Tong off their trainer. In the middle is Michael Green officiating from there. And there should be an interesting battle. See if we start, if the boys are going to start so filling out, or let's just go full can straight off the bat.
So a 5-round battle at 67 kilos. Like I mentioned earlier, it is one of the lightest we've seen Rhyse fight at. I think he's going to be quite strong at this weight.
Yeah.
And this is a good weight for Chok as well. He's had some fights at 70 and I think 72 kilos, but 67 kilos is definitely the right weight. Excellent matchup.
Yeah, better suited to this weight for sure.
Round one.
Here we go.
Southpaw versus Orthodox fighter Rhyse Saliba in the Orthodox stance. Palungchok in the Southpaw stance. Nice high kick
Big
counter.
high kick by Palungchok.
It's always going to be that body kick battle in this open guard exchange.
Yeah.
Rhyse hammering in those low kicks. Goes for the body shots and ties up in the clinch, going for the dump.
Oh, getting physical early.
Gets the dump, but Palungchok drags him down with him. Another big kick by Palungchok. Low kick counter checked. Rhyse shooting for the inside leg a little bit now. Very common in an opposite stance match.
So like we mentioned earlier, Chok's already sitting back on the ropes, waiting to watch and counter. Good high kick countered by a low kick. That seems to be the strategy so far for Rhyse.
Rhyse seems to want to box into his lower body clinch there.
We've already got
on
blood.
Rhyse.
Yeah, who's bleeding?
Rhyse is cut.
Oh, the elbow by Palungchok.
Beautiful knees exchange from both boys there. That cuts right in the middle of the forehead.
Yeah.
Cross check by Chok of that right leg kick of Rhyse Saliba. Flicks out the jab. Nice teep, keeping his range.
Tap of the lead hand, trying to find that range for the right. Palungchok with the left.
Strong defense on the ropes by Palungchok.
Absolute claret spoiling out of Rhyse's head. But he hasn't been in this situation before. He's cool, calm, collected.
Yeah, very early on in the fight to get cut. Nice high kick countered by that inside low kick again by Rhyse.
Palungchok looking pretty confident.
I think that cut on Rhyse has already sort of made him a little bit more wary of going in.
Yeah.
The next 2 times he charged in, Chok stuck that elbow out again to just let him know it's there.
Yes, that's the danger, sometimes lowering that base with the body shots. You're a bit open for those elbows.
Rhyse countering the body kick with the low kick every time, and Palungchok's checking that pretty comfortably.
That's it. Both fighter don't want to show their hand.
Great first round already, guys. Good action.
Ooh.
Tied into the clinch. Good left knee by Chok. Another left knee. Another left knee. Very strong work in the clinch and a beautiful knee in the back by Chok there.
Very strong knees. You hear him reverberate the whole stadium above the crowd noise. Rhyse there sporting the crimson mask, but fighting through it. Good elbow for himself.
And a nice right kick to the body after that by Rhyse landed. Gorgeous left kick by Chok.
Oh.
What a first round, guys. What an absolute first round.
Strong round for Palungchok PTJ there.
Clinch work from there.
Yeah.
Every time that you can engage, you can see the posturing and the balance was a lot different than what Rhyse had. Like he was like fighting for his grips a bit more. But like Rhyse probably maybe just has to be more active. Maybe he has to throw those kicks out a little bit more and keep the bit of range. Okay.
So yeah, again, 5-round fight. We don't normally expect to see a cut right above in the middle of the forehead so early in the fight.
Yeah.
But it's definitely changed the game so far. Getting ready for round 2. Lapo's still working on finishing off that cut, making sure it doesn't open up during the round. You don't want to give the referee and the doctor any reason to stop the fight.
Yeah. Definitely pays to have an experienced corner when it comes to cuts, particularly early in the fight. Palungchok looking very relaxed.
Cool as a cucumber. I don't think I've ever seen Palunchok's face ever change.
Second notes.
That's very true. Yeah, you can see a fair bit of Vass already there.
Oh, yeah.
Affecting.
Round 2.
Let's see if Chok goes after it straight away.
Rhyse getting on the front foot with hands.
Right kick by Rhyse, caught by Chok. He is going a bit harder. Right hand, left body shot.
Good body shot.
Plays to the crowd, Palunchok.
Good high kick. Just moves off it a little bit, Rhyse. High kick countered with a low kick that was checked by Chok beautifully. Measuring again. Just misses that kick. Chok's evading very nicely, very calm. Beautiful
Good
high
kick
left
across
kick
the arms.
to the arms.
Rhyse, I think, mostly just trying to shut that clinch down there, not give Palunchok space to land his knees.
Letting his hands go, scoring with a knee, and then trying to shut it down.
That's it. Signature
Step
knee
up
by
knee,
Palunchok.
and again.
2 in a row, 2 beautiful left knees to the midsection in a row. Right hook, turning right hook, misses. Right hand from Rhyse. Right elbow down the center. This is what we're really used to seeing from Rhyse. That pressure forward, knees and elbows.
Palunchok really adapting that kind of Muay Thai style, taking the hits on the gloves and the arms. They come in with elbows and heavy left knees.
What I also like, Chok's got this cheeky little right leg teep that he just puts out there just to off balance Rhyse when Rhyse is coming in. Nice high left kick again. Cross check the kick.
Maybe he's got to go after that body again, maybe.
Not a nice left kick by Chok.
The call
Keep
from
out again.
The call from Rhyse's corner has been to stay in close when those kicks come, to kind of counter the counter, to move through into another phase.
Yeah, whereas he's moving off every time Chok throws something back out at him.
That's it.
Good advice from the Zoo Fitness corner. And that would be like what they were talking about, to take that kick but then fire back with one of his own.
Another high left kick. Tries to go for that straight elbow down the line. Another right kick to the body to finish up. And
Step up there
those
for
left
Chok.
knees, 2 in a row again. Good hand control by Chok. And again, left knee.
Rhyse is a tough customer, but there's so many can wear in the liver.
Yeah, I love the way he's just blocking that right arm to just stop that right elbow coming through and just delivering those left knees. Both boys just measuring. Low kick again by Rhyse. That left knee, left kick by Chok.
Yeah.
It's there all the time, isn't it, guys?
Playing to the crowd. This is the most fun I've ever seen him have.
It's the only time I've seen his emotions change.
That's right. Maybe he's taking a different approach to his fighting. He's just like having more fun. It seems to be paying off.
I think he's been in Australia for a while now.
Outside and inside, and Rhyse is either going to be right out or in that mid-range exchanging hands. Seems to be his path to victory at the moment. But it is a big ask.
It's just the hard thing is, I guess for Rhyse, being in that hand range is also where Chok is the strongest with that left knee. So it's just having to be where he wants to do the work is also where Chok's comfortable. So let's see what adjustments get made. The boys are working on that cut again.
Yeah.
Yep, Jason did a good job on the cut in the last round. It didn't seem really to come a factor again in the second round. Hopefully it continues on like that. Because, like, yeah, definitely want to see this fight go 5 rounds if it keeps up this pace.
Seconds out.
When referee does that, you say round 3.
Round 3.
Here we go.
Rhyse straight onto the front foot with those hand combinations again. He's having success with that left to the body. There he goes again, doubles it up there.
Great left body shots, eh?
Yeah.
Counters back again. He's got fired up a little bit more now this round, Rhyse. I think he's probably
that left body rip.
I think he's probably had the hard word put on him by Jason in the corner.
Yeah.
The famous Jason Lappin Barbie doll. We want to try to avoid seeing that.
He seems to be pressuring with his pants a lot more this round.
Yep. Seems a little bit more composed. Another nice left body kick by Chok. High guard, just waiting for those shots. Another beautiful kick.
Chok timing that kick beautifully every time. There it goes again. Really scoring good points there.
Really off balance the puncher.
Rhyse engages the clinch now. Palungchok just puts on a body lock and just shuts things down.
It's been a good start for Rhyse this third round, but he has eaten those left body kicks a few times. Love to see him throw his own kicks a little bit more too. His right kick.
Hey, there we go.
Thanks for listening, Rhyse.
There's one.
Eats another body kick.
See, he did start strong, but it might be escaping him a little bit here. See if he can pull it back.
2 more good left knees there by Chok. And Michael Green breaks up the clinch again.
Oh, good body.
Another good left to the body by Rhyse.
I think sometimes in the past, especially with Palungchok, it's like his knee work goes a little bit unappreciated by the crowd. Sometimes harder to see, but when you're on ringside here, I tell you what, these hurt.
And I think the crowd tonight is seems to be a very educated crowd, and they know what they're seeing and they're reacting appropriately. That right hand tonight hasn't found its mark yet for Rhyse. I think his most effective shot's been his left body rip, obviously.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like I said before, though, I'd love to see him still kick, because Chok is just waiting for him to punch.
Yeah.
And I'd love to see him mix it up a little bit more. Not just the low kicks, not just the hands, a little bit more on the body there too.
Another good body kick by Palungchok.
Exchange of body hits there.
Yep.
Palungchok definitely 44th, won that round, he thinks.
Yeah, Palungchok very pleased with his work there, as he should be.
I think if he just, in my opinion, if he just keeps trying to go with hands, Chok's just timing him too well.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yep, Chok seems to be on the money tonight. Like from that one, playing into that, into his knee game nicely, and that kick game as well. Short to long range. It's got it all covered. So we're kicking into the fourth round in YOKKAO 40 in the commentary booth. Hugh O'Donnell, Sai Naji, Shane Greenwood coming at you. Hey man, did you get to try some of that Brazilian barbecue that was going around?
Yeah, the food's been amazing. Great food, great atmosphere. I just can't get over how amazing this building is. Such a great setting for
Second
some
out.
world-class Muay Thai.
I like the vibe of this venue. Nice.
Here we go, round 4, guys.
It's good. Rhyse is amped. Palungchok's ready to go. Ice has been a problem.
The ice
in ring
has
tonight.
been an issue tonight.
Ice is better a problem
Round
in the ring
4.
than the streets.
Where we left off again, it's just gone exactly back. Good body kick again by Chok. Just sitting back on the rope. The ripping body
Good
shot by
left body
Rhyse.
shot. But he's got to work off of that, I think. Good elbow up the middle. Big knee by Rhyse. Tries to put the block on.
Good knees, and
Nice elbow.
that was the first right crossing elbow of the night that I think landed for Rhyse.
I think Chok's
Rhyse is
cut.
calling Palungchok on here.
Rhyse looks really fired up.
He is very fired up.
Another big body shot.
He's calling for a
That's-
cut on Chok's
He's
head.
cut, yeah.
That one elbow that landed for Rhyse did the job.
Yeah,
this is
cut
why they
Chok
call
duty.
Rhyse the machete.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good cut as well.
Yeah, it's just across the bridge of the nose, around the eyebrow. Right hand, left.
And you'll notice
Big elbow.
Palungchok's tightened up his guard now. He's holding his hands in a little bit closer. Mick Green almost ate the last knee in that clinch exchange.
It's not coming out too heavy, the blood yet, boys. Goes for
Another
that
right
elbow
elbow off the
again.
middle.
Nice.
Takedown
Nice
by
dump
Rhyse.
by Rhyse.
Oh, it's like, yeah, it's on. I think Palungchok was sleeping on Rhyse this round a bit.
Rhyse is, pardon the pun, smelled the blood and is really going
Yeah.
for it.
Big scores.
I just want to see Rhyse not worry about the ref and the cut. It'll come when it comes. So Michael Green taking Chok to the corner to have her inspected by the doctor.
Rhyse proving very difficult to keep in the neutral corner. He just wants to get back at that cut.
I don't think the blood was actually going in Chok's eye. It is near his eye.
There's a little bit of a talk here by Lance. Gonna watch it, I think.
The fight will resume.
That's what I like to see.
Rhyse on the front
Experienced
foot.
ring doctor and not a right elbow down the line.
Rhyse is finding that elbow of beauty now.
And
Good
this
knee.
building is on. Everyone standing behind us going absolutely crazy for their
This place
boys.
is going nuts.
I said everyone wanted to see the machete in
Left
action.
kick, right hand, left body rip, knee for knee.
Insane turning of the tide in this 4th round.
Left kick landed, kind of landed by Chok. Left body hook again.
I think those body hooks are starting to add up now.
Yeah, and Rhyse is actually starting to block some of those kicks too, coming forward strongly.
Good right hand. Another takedown by Rhyse.
Starting to show his dominance and his fitness as well. Coming in at 67 kilos. He's going to be strong and fit. Chok's guarding nice and high. Oh, lovely left one again. Left elbow by Rhyse. Right knee.
A nice knee by Rhyse. Wow.
And just like that, the fight changes. And look at the change at the end of that round. There's no more showboating from Chok. Rhyse is jumping up and down. What a 5th round we've got coming up, guys.
What are you going to be telling Chok at this moment now? Last round coming up.
Don't get sucked into a brawl. Remember what was scoring for him early. Rhyse has been aggressive the whole time. Palungchok was having really good success with a left kick and the step-up knee. Can't let Rhyse through at the elbows. Can't let him burst through a distance. Has to have him running in.
Don't back up to the rope. Left kick and turn and move off. Don't let him charge in like that. But it's whether or not he has the fitness right now to do it. Rhyse is out of his chair, ready to go.
Especially when there's only 1 round left. He's not going to save it.
Expect Rhyse to come out like a man possessed here.
Both boys got a large crowd. Chok
Ladies and gentlemen,
the machete.
please get behind both fighters.
Here we go.
Move in to the 5th and final round.
The machete and the gunman, round 5. This place is so loud.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. Round 5, an absolute war.
Round 5.
Oh, Rhyse catch and counter with a left body shot.
Chok can't afford the wilter here.
No.
He's got to fight.
Oh, look, great right knee by
Very nice
Rhyse.
knee.
He's really going after those cuts. Good left knee back by Chok. Bit of a stalemate.
Chok
Michael's
shuts
been
down
wrecking
that
up,
clinch
yeah.
reasonably well.
Chok probably can't match it physically with Rhyse, but he's going to score another fight.
Chok can't be content to just shut Rhyse down here.
Oh, lovely
Beautiful
work
clinch
by
work by
Chok.
Chok.
Lovely work.
Score.
Rhyse is going after him now, though.
Whenever he misses those right elbows down the line, Chok ties him up, just holds on, and waits for the referee to break it up. Nice left kick again by Chok.
Kick still coming in strong.
Those punches aren't really landing clean for Rhyse at the moment.
Mostly on the guard.
I think he's using it more to set up the guard so he can split down the middle with that elbow.
Yeah.
But he's still getting the scores.
This is where I'd want to see Rhyse still go for those body kicks, guys. I think Chok will avoid them.
Both corners are animated here. Andrew Parham jumping up and down. Jason Lappin doing the same. This is close. It's a close one.
More good body work by Rhyse.
Another great knee by Chok. They break it. Michael Green breaks the clinch again. They're going again. Another left kick by Chok. Gets behind. Another scoring knee.
Big score.
You can tell Chok's trying to get that clock running down. Just holding up for a little bit extra.
Yeah.
Good right cross to the body. Checks Chok's kick. Throws that right knee straight back into the clinch. Knee for
Chok
kick.
scores on the break.
Just a wild uppercut that misses. Another left knee.
The crowd's roaring behind him.
And that's the end of the fight, boys.
Excellent bout.
Wow.
What a great fight. What a great fight.
This place is going so crazy.
I thought it was loud before, but yeah.
That was definitely the most exciting fight I've seen Chok in.
Yeah.
And I love seeing Rhyse, especially in the last 2 rounds, being the Rhyse of old.
Yeah.
How do you reckon that last round played out? In terms of like who was scoring better, or like who was like taking the lead?
I actually think clean scoring shots, Chok probably landed more.
Yeah.
He got behind Rhyse a couple.
It's full of surprises.
Chok fought a very smart fight in the last round, even though you could see he was quite physically exhausted.
Yeah.
That experience that the Thais have, they know when they need to control the fight, they know how to do it. And something I think we'll see tonight later on from Singh Payak when he fights Lloyd Dean.
Amazing to see as well, just the kind of physical condition that Rhyse Saliba is in. Wicked pace. I knew he really had to try to snatch that fight back in the 4th round.
Want to definitely see more of the machete and more action this year.
I love seeing Jason Lappin in the ring too, in the Muay Thai corner, man. It's that guy's been in some massive fights.
So one more time, ladies and gentlemen, please, a massive round of applause for both fighters.
He's been out of it for a little while on the periphery, but I think we're going to see a lot more of Lappin and a lot more of Lappin's fighters. And of course,
after the full 5 rounds, we now go to the judges' scorecards. And ladies and gentlemen, our judges have reached a majority draw.
Second draw of the night. Interesting.
Very interesting. Yeah, that was interesting.
As we talked about before, from there, maybe it's like in the perspective of where you're sitting to watch the fight, the judges and that, from there. But like, ending the draw, rematch.
So majority draw would have been one for the guys, for people at home. 2 judges would have given that fight a draw. 1 judge would have given that to either fighter. We don't know who.
Yeah.
The draw would have been 2 rounds apiece, I'd say, and 1 round as a draw that they couldn't split.
Yeah.
I would say.